is a chore. I'm telling you, just 5, 4, 3, 2, count it down with me. We'll blast off, and next you'll see what's behind us shrink and disappear out of view.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back for more decluttering, organizing, and cleaning motivation. Today's video is one of my favorites that I've made recently. Tons of stuff is happening in it. Right now I am emptying out this giant pile of donations for Goodwill. If you saw my recent storage closet declutter, you know I pulled a bunch of stuff out of there, and this was the day I was finally taking it out to the car, out to Goodwill. While I was out at Goodwill, I also was going to be running some errands. I had to go to FedEx, drop off some packages, and go get a grocery pickup. So I'm going to be bringing in groceries pretty soon, putting that all away in the kitchen, and then also you'll see me later on talk about some stuff we're getting rid of from our living room and some storage we're going to implement up in that storage closet. So lots of fun things happening in this video. We are all over the place, all over this house, and I hope this video is super motivating for you. If you are new to this channel, make sure you're subscribed, and if you are not new to this channel, make sure you give this video a like and go say hi in the comments. I always love talking to you guys there, and I hope to see a lot of familiar usernames down there in the comment section.
Breeze down this highway, speed up this ride now, no trials too strong to drag us down with breeze down this highway. We got more inside us, and this life isn't done. We got it, it's a breeze. Right now, in this moment, I feel something growing. Strong, good vibes are flowing out all around. This here, now and after. Let's keep up the laughter. Let's relive this chapter time and again. We'll breeze down this highway, speed up this ride now. No trials too strong to drag us down. We'll breeze down this highway. We got more inside us, and this life.
Popping in for the question of the video. Right now I am filling up our fruit bowl, and it's a two-part question. So 1, do you guys have a fruit bowl you leave out on your counter? Yes or no? And 2, what is in your normal weekly groceries that you always stock up on? I find it super interesting what different fruits people love to always have on hand. For example, Christian always loved having grapes apparently, and I never bought them really. And one point he was like, why do we never have grapes? I always had grapes. So I started buying grapes. We love having grapes now. We always have apples and bananas, and recently blueberries have been our absolute favorite. So let me know down below, what fruit do you love to buy every single week, and do you keep a fruit bowl out on your counter? Now on this grocery order, I majorly stocked up on tea. I think I bought about 5 or 6 boxes, so here I'm just organizing them in my little tea organizer caddy. It just saves me so much space because if I had to save all these tea boxes, I would need an entire kitchen cabinet for them. Okay, it's a bit later and now it is time to start finally cleaning this house, not just bringing stuff into it or taking things to Goodwill. You might see behind me some stuff is happening. We are in the midst of our living room makeover, so things are leaving the living room. So these need to be brought upstairs to our storage closet. I have a mess right here to take care of, the kitchen, the bedroom, all of that. So I don't know how late this is gonna take me, but the sun is already setting, so this might become an after dark clean with me. But I think I'm ready to start cleaning now, ready to stop procrastinating. So let's get moving. I I did just declutter this space, so it's definitely a lot more organized than it originally was. I'll have that video linked here if you want to see that whole process. It was a very satisfying video, but the room was still a little bit sloppy. I want to get some bigger shelves in here, but when I realized I had this bookshelf to work with, I immediately got excited about bringing it up here and organizing the leftover stuff on the floor. So I'm actually going to return to this space one more time in this video because I've got more stuff to put up here, but here's a little sneak peek of how this room is starting to come together.
Through the night, see your house from the highway, way up high.
This table was covered with all the things that were from the bookshelf downstairs, so I'm gonna make neat piles of this and start to move it over to the stairs to bring it up later, and also just junk, just messes that needed to be cleaned up. So this is a very satisfying shot, probably one of my favorite shots in this video because I love to see a space like this just get completely cleared off, even if it is a little overexposed. Sorry about that.
Feel so far, but couldn't be standing closer. 'Cause I could write an entire record about you, baby. And I'd hate the way the words would come so easy. So much time has gone by and I wonder if you think of me. 'Cause I could write an entire record about you, baby. Yes, I could. Oh no. Yes, I could. No. Days go by. You leave my mind. It's always easier when you're out of sight.
This might sound super silly, but I love wiping down this table because now it is the only table in our house that's like this darker wood color that I feel comfortable using the Method wood polish or wood cleaner. The cleaner itself has a bit of like a brown stain to it, so I'm scared to use it on our super light washed dining table. And I just love the smell of it so much. So I just wanted to let you guys know that if you have like a darker wood table, you need to get Bucky just, oh my gosh. My dog just popped his head in the office and scared me half to death because the door just opened. Can you hear his breathing? Oh my gosh, Bucky. Okay, back to the video.
Yes, I could.
It is the next day now. Christian and I got distracted last night. We had a big dinner. It was delicious, and then we didn't want to clean up. So I didn't do any more cleaning yesterday. So X-nay the whole after dark clean with me. It's now 8 a.m., 9 a.m., and I need to start cleaning in the kitchen because we also have another big day today. So let's get into this. I'm fairly confident that my last video, the kitchen looked this bad also, and I was talking in that last video like, oh, this rarely happens, like maybe once a month. Well, this month has been the exception. Things have gotten a little out of hand, and I don't know if any of you guys are like this, but when your husbands want to cook in the kitchen, it normally leaves behind a tornado, and Christian was super inspired to make some lamb. It was delicious. It was a great meal. I was thankful he was cooking, but there's always just a massive mess to clean. So today we were tackling all of that because I'm so grateful when he cooks. I'm always insisting that I clean and that I'm not motivated to clean after dinner, so it always is a very large mess, and that is what we are tackling today. So if you're one of those people who commented on my last video saying you love a big pile of dishes, this clip is for you. This is going to be so satisfying to watch. We're going to tackle this entire mountain and get through it really fast, and for those of you who don't love the dishes, don't worry, I sped this up super fast, so we're going to blast through it.
You crash into me like waves. Never knew the value of those days. I miss the way that you say my name. You're too good. I'd heard of anything before so sweet. All the days we spent together when we fell in love were took for granted. Now I stand here 'cause I miss your love. I miss your love, your love, your love. I miss your love, your love, your love. I miss your love.
This is going to be completely off topic, but I never really know what to talk about during dishes, and I always like to talk over these clips. Personally, that's how I like to watch cleaning videos, so that's how I like to make them for you guys. But what I'm trying to say is, Christian and I are starting a new fitness challenge. I actually tried this out a couple of months ago, like maybe 6 months ago. I don't know. It's been a minute, but it's called 75 Hard, and you follow 5 basic rules, and it's basically just like a fitness thing. You eat super clean. You don't have any cheat meals. You work out a ton. You're supposed to read daily. It's just like good for your mental health and physical health. And so Christian and I have been definitely indulging in all the desserts, all the treats. If you're following over on my Instagram, you guys saw me make this Oreo dump cake that like you don't mix any of the ingredients together, you just layer them into a baking dish. And guys, it killed us. It was so delicious, but so sickly sweet. Every time we had a slice, we felt physically ill and like we didn't want to move, but like we always took like another slice in like an hour or two. So we cleaned out all of our junk food. We're eating healthy. We just got back from taking Bucky out on a nice long walk because for 75 Hard, you're supposed to have 2 45-minute workouts, and it's not super strict, so we went for a 45-minute walk with our dog, and that counts for one of our workouts. But we are pooped. We haven't been this like physically active in a long time, and I'm sure that Bucky is going to be loving this. But I need you guys to be holding us accountable. If you see me over on Instagram posting about restaurants or desserts or anything, call me out, message me saying, what about that challenge you guys started? Because we always can start the challenge, but it's like staying with it that's really hard. We are our worst enemies because Christian and I like will get together on like a moment of weakness and be like, oh, brownies sound good right now. So if you guys want to help us out, be our accountability partners. We're supposed to be doing this for 75 days, so it's going to be a hot minute that we're doing this challenge. But if you guys want to join us, definitely look into it. I like this challenge a lot, but also don't take it too seriously. It's supposed to be mostly for fun and just something to help us get a little bit healthier. Now I'm going to start the dishwasher and then dry off our dishes and then be done with it. One of my favorite cleaning YouTubers is Love Meg, and she always talks about how she just can't leave wet dishes on her counter. I used to leave them out all the time, but after listening to her talk about it, I am always putting these away. If I'm gonna have to put these dishes away later, why not just do it right now? Why put off something when I can do it right now? So whenever you guys have dishes out on your counter, remind yourself, like, just do it right now. It'll take a little bit longer, but you won't have to do it in the future. That's what Megan always says, and I love that piece of encouragement, and it pushes me through a marathon dish cleaning session like this, because once you're done cleaning the dishes, the last thing you want to do is dry them all. But it seriously makes such a difference for having a clean kitchen. Now I do rave about Grove's cleaning products all the time. That's where I buy all of my cleaning products, and they have my favorite microfiber cloths. But right here I am emptying out a Grove glass bottle with one of their cleaning concentrates in it. I got their tub and tile cleaner, and you basically squirt a concentrate in there, fill the rest of the tub up with water, and then you have your cleaner. And I didn't love it, guys. It was not my favorite, and I would much rather have a spray bottle full of water for spritzing my plants. So here I was rinsing out that spray bottle so I could use it for something else. That's something I struggle with decluttering. When I buy something and I don't use it up, I normally want to use something up completely so I don't waste it, but sometimes it's really good to get into the practice of just letting things go. Because I have a greater purpose for the spray bottle, it was definitely worth it to let the cleaner go that I had never really touched because it just wasn't strong enough in my opinion. But just a little tip for you guys, don't be afraid, don't feel guilty for decluttering things or letting go of things that you bought and haven't used. It's not going to get your money back if you just let it sit there. I'm going to bring up Grobe one more time because even though their concentrated tub and tile cleaner wasn't that great, they did introduce me to the Mrs. Meyer's baking soda cream cleaner, and guys, this stuff is magic in your sink. I love it so much. It smells so fresh, so clean, and is so easy to use to clean your sink. So definitely recommend this product and that Method wood cleaner I mentioned a little bit earlier. Both of those things can be found on the Grove website, and if it's your first order with Grove, you can get a free Mrs. Meyer's gift set. If you want some more information on that, there'll be a link down below in my description.
Do you remember when we used to laugh and love? Said we last forever before the cruel heavens above. So to take you away, cause I ain't the same without your taste, your loving touch. We've been making our way out through suburban avenues, and the skies around us turning black from perfect blue. And to my surprise, I took a look in your eyes and felt a sense of something new. Couldn't tell what I was feeling, in a state of disbelief.
If you remember all of that stuff piled up on the dining table earlier, this is where it ended up. I normally just stack things on our stairs and carry it up as much as I can, and we are going to be heading over into the storage closet pretty soon. There'll be some really awesome organizing in here, completely reworking the space a little bit, and I'm so happy with how this looks. It kind of feels like our own personal library now, because I'm going to be using this bookshelf to store most of our books. We're heading over into the bedroom now. I was gonna start making the bed. I actually did start making the bed, and then I remembered that a bunch of you guys had a great solution in one of my last videos. So this bed is relatively new. We got it maybe 6-ish months ago. Bucky, I'm sorry, my dog is up in my face right now and he's very distracting. But what I was saying is we got this bed relatively new and we got a new mattress and a new box spring, but I did not realize that we needed a low profile box spring. So this box spring sticks up over the edges of our bed, and you guys were geniuses and recommended just getting a white fitted sheet to put over it so it blends in with the rest of the bed. So I am doing that here. I pulled the mattress off, which was quite the struggle and probably funny to watch. And I'm taking a spare fitted sheet that we have and putting it around all 4 corners of the box spring. And once I get the mattress back on and I make the bed, I will give you a sneak peek of how well it turned out. So thank you to all of you who gave that suggestion. It was in so many comments. At least 10 people, I think, recommended that. So I want to thank all of you, because my only other solution I could think of was to buy another box spring, like a smaller box spring. So you guys saved us $100 and I am very thankful for you. Now I'm going to tidy up our nightstands and get the room ready to be folding some laundry. I always love this, to dump it all on the bed. It's a bit overwhelming, but I just love the process of pouring all the laundry out. I'm also going to be collecting all of our dirty laundry and our now empty hampers, putting that in the closet, and then we'll get to tackling this massive pile of laundry. JK, first I'm going to clean up the closet and the bathroom, and then we'll get back to that laundry. I always talk about how I like to watch something or listen to something else while I'm doing more boring cleaning things like folding laundry here or doing dishes. Those are the big 2 that I can think of that I like to have something else going on, or else I just get bored out of my mind or put it off for super long. And on this day, I had already been putting off folding all of this laundry for like 3 or 4 days. I'm sure I'm not the only one in that boat, having clean laundry just sitting in the laundry hamper for so long. But today I was watching a bunch of Aspen Ovard's vlogs. She just announced that she's pregnant for her 2nd baby, so I was catching up on all of her videos. She just put out a bunch of like her first visit to the doctors, ultrasound visits, all that kind of stuff. So that was super exciting to be watching during this, and I thought it would be fun if I shared some of my other favorite things that I'm watching and listening to right now if you guys need some recommendations. Something that I have been listening to for about a year now maybe, my sister-in-law actually recommended this podcast to me called The Lazy Genius, and they're normally shorter episodes. They're only about like 15-20 minutes, some are 30 minutes, but it's run by this woman who is awesome. She's a mom of 3 little kids, and she has basically life hacked her way about everything in life. She has a book written about it, and her motto is be a genius about what matters and lazy about what doesn't. So she gives a bunch of tips and advice and helps you prioritize and categorize your life. Christian and I have also loved watching Impractical Jokers lately. We've watched the movie, we're watching YouTube little short clips, compilation clips, and we just got it figured out where we can watch the full episodes on our Fire Stick TV, so we are blowing through all of those episodes and cracking up. We're also watching Peaky Blinders on the side, which is way, way, way darker and definitely not family friendly, so it's good to have like a lighthearted show that just makes you laugh. But those are some of my favorite things that I'm watching and listening to recently. I hope you guys have enjoyed this clean with me. I have been talking for too long. We're at the end of the video, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye!